Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel in for Bob Stevens today. But of course, there's still a lot to talk about in the Lowcountry, so let's get started with our headlines. While protests went on around the country on Saturday, several hundred protested locally on Hilton Head, in Bluffton, and in Beaufort. Called the No Kings protests, demonstrators expressed their disagreement against the policies of the current administration in the area of immigration and customs enforcement nationwide. The day did see supporters of President Donald Trump in the mix, and there was a significant law enforcement presence at all of the rallies. But the good news is that the Island Packet reports only 3 arrests for the day for violations of a state law prohibiting anyone over 16 to appear in masking designed to conceal their identity. The separate murders of his girlfriend and the killing of an elderly friend has now finally cost Stephen Stanko his own life from a lethal injection of pentobarbital at the state prison in Columbia Friday night. 20 years ago, in April of 2005, Stanko strangled his girlfriend, sexually assaulted and tried to kill another teenager in the same Murrells Inlet home, and then drove north and killed a 74-year-old friend. He was finally caught in Augusta a few days later. Stanko's execution is the 6th in South Carolina in the last few months. It started this Monday, but will also run the next 2 Mondays in June, with Hardeeville's police and fire departments holding active shooter drills in the exercises at the Royal Live Oaks Academy of the Arts and Sciences between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Just to let you know ahead of time, there will be a large law enforcement and first responder presence during the drills. One of the Lowcountry's greatest resources in helping us help each other is the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry, which has just announced nearly $620,000 in grants to 11 local organizations. The grants respond to needs in the health and human services industry and food insecurity in the area. Included in the cycle are $100,000 grants each to Deep Well for a new service center on Hilton Head, the Sandalwood Community Food Pantry for a new pantry, and the Beaufort Memorial Hospital Foundation for a new mental health crisis stabilization unit. A new food truck is being donated to Bluffton Self-Help, and there will also be new eye equipment for volunteers in medicine. The foundation does these grants twice a year and has made nearly $1 million in aid available in just this year alone. And good news for those who love turtles. When Amber Kuhn of the Sea Turtle Patrol stopped by last week, the island had just counted its 100th nest. Now we're over 115 nests. That number is well ahead of last year's pace when we were only at about 80 nests in mid-June. And last year's total number was only a little over 200 nests. At the current nesting pace, the Sea Turtle Patrol says there could be as many as 400 nests this season. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And coming up after a quick break, we chat with Senator Tom Davis, so don't go away.